Good afternoon, yes. I'm glad to be here today, and I want to thank the organizers for inviting me. My name is Olatorera, and I am very passionate about Africa, the development of our nation, our continent. I live, sleep, dream to see this continent transition into one of the world's greatest continents. And each time I get invited to speak, I'm excited, passionately excited, because it's an opportunity to tell everyone that story, what I've been building for the past 10 years. I like the theme of today's event, charity, a means to poverty reduction and wealth creation in developed nations. I like that, because the nation we're living in today is an underdeveloped nation. The rest of the world, developed nation, has left us behind. 5 decades of leaving us behind. In Nigeria today, poverty takes up about 70% of the business. So about 70% of our citizens are living below the poverty line. I am CEO of DressMeOut.com. It's an online retailer of fashion and beauty products. And people often ask me, why dress me out and why fashion? Why do they ask this? I come from a background in investment banking and global consulting. And so to go into fashion, people say, why? Why are you not consulting? Why are you not in finance? Why are you not in politics? Why fashion? 98% of Africans wear clothing on a daily basis. Everybody here is not only clothed in clothing, but we're also clothed in accessories, from necklaces to jewelry to hair to shoes to scarves to neckties. Yet, you're not making up to 5% of the clothes we wear on a daily basis. All of this is coming from developed continents, developed nations. So when I read things like poverty, charity, it means to poverty reduction, I'm very interested in that. I'm very interested in how we're going to alleviate poverty in this nation. We have 130 million people who are living below the poverty line and who are able and very capable of changing the destiny of this nation. The very first step is education. We must get the very best education. And I know today, a lot of Nigerian schools have failed a lot of our citizens. When I hired people, when we just started at Dress Me Outlet, I was shocked at the caliber of graduates coming out of the schools. Half of them, first-class graduates, could barely write well, could barely articulate sentences. I had to take it upon myself to be training each and every employee that comes to Dress Me Outlet. We have to do a 1-week onboarding for each person that comes to Dress Me Outlet. Communication, English language, professionalism, etiquette, how to be ambitious, how to succeed with key performance indicators. Without this, I would have had to employ expatriates. And I was the same person in my last company fighting against expatriates. So I said, no, it wouldn't happen. Not fighting against them, but fighting against downgrading Nigerians and employing expatriates. At my last company, you would reach a certain level whereby you cannot go higher. So I was head of sales governance, and the next level has to be an expatriate. Nigerians could not get that job, despite how very capable many of us were. And what's funny is that I researched why this was so. You won't believe it's your Ministry of Interior that gave them the rights to this. So when we have people who are not very capable, leading an entire nation, that's where we have issues like this. That's where we have 75% poverty. That's where we have a downgraded educational system. I'm grateful for my parents who have sent me to the US. I'm very honest about that. I'm grateful for my 10 years of education in the USA. The educational system there is thorough. I learned a lot. So whatever we want to do in Nigeria to change and develop this nation must start with education. and it starts with every single one of us. We must aspire for the greatest of education. You know why we're lucky today? We have Google. Google is an amazing tool. There's nothing that employees address me on they want to learn, and we're not easily able to get from Google. How do you code in your app? Google will tell you, it will give you the codes. So the first step is education. The very next step now takes us back to the topic, charity. But instead of charity, I would say funding. And this is very important. And this is what I constantly tell the leaders of this nation. Funding is extremely important. And I wouldn't stop saying this at every conference I'm invited to speak at. Rather than lock money up in a safe, in a bedroom, underground, give it to the 150+ million people who are capable of excelling, of developing greatness. Funding has got to be a big part of Nigeria's success story. I wouldn't say charity, I'll say funding. Because funding means you're sowing into somebody else's development that is going to spring up and trickle down to hundreds of thousands of people. Charity is here, take it. It's in your pocket. But if I can help you, I might know 1, 2, 3, 4 people. I'll say, okay, this is my field, this is my line, this is what I'm passionate about. I will help this person. Funding today is difficult in Nigeria. It's easier outside the nation. And again, that goes back to the fact that we have the world leaders leading the nation. Most leaders in Nigeria care about how they can enrich their personal pockets, how they can live a wealthy lifestyle, rather than development in the nation. So this is a change in napping mandate that we must all continue speaking about. We don't want selfish leaders, we want zealous, hardworking leaders who will fund development in this nation. If we're not yet making our own clothes, shoes, accessories, we're not making laptops, phones, drones, airplanes. So in terms of developing nations in Africa, it's time to fund, it's time to manufacture, it's time to grow, and it's today. Each time I give a speech like this, I get asked, so how do I get the funding? You have to hustle it out of them. You have to hustle it out of them. You have to have that strategy to go to Mr. Sibayore's office and tell him, look, I'm sitting here until you fund this project. Go to Bachelor's office. Meet with him and his friends to rush out to an event. Tell him, look, Bachelor, this is my project, and this will change Nigeria. I'm ready to employ 5,000 people. How dare you not fund this project? With the money you made from taxes. So it's time to hustle. It's not time to completeness. We must develop our nation. We must develop our continent. My name is Olatorera, and that's my short speech. Sorry, I have to run. I'm very passionate about Africa. And you said, who are you? You're a great man. I believe in you. Everybody here believes in you. And you're going to do great things.